Y'all thought that Native Instruments was going down bad. Elektron seems like they're going down bad too. I don't know, gang. Y'all gonna have to let me know. I will have everything linked in the description box. I already can see what some people are going to say. They're gonna say like, "Hey, Mcree, he's a Kai guy, and all you want to do is just like hate on them the whole entire time." And you know, it's one of those type videos. And I'll say, yes, but not after analyzing the situation properly. Hey, it's just a joke. If you're wondering what my source is, it is Music Radar. I have it linked in the description box. This is the beginning of a more ambitious journey. Elektron acquired by the investment company Bonner Capital. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I know it's not Boner. It says Elektron, the Swedish manufacturer behind electronic instruments such as the Digitac sampler, has been acquired by investment firm Bonner Capital for an undisclosed sum. A statement from Elektron shared today confirms that the team, brand, and the product development focus of the company will remain intact, and day-to-day operations will continue as usual for customers, partners, and the broader electronic community. So basically, it was an acquisition, like one company bought another company, perhaps Elektron, which happens to be a boutique-based company in the first place. Like, you don't really catch them at Guitar Center the same way. Well, yeah, I bought some stuff from Guitar Center, so I take that back. But for a long time, you could only buy like Elektron stuff at places like Perfect Circuit Audio, Vintage King, and whatnot. And their stuff is really good. I ain't gonna hold you. I had plenty of positive things to say about the Elektron Digitac on release. It was about 8 years ago. And to be fair, I thought the experience of the Elektron Digitac even exceeded the MPC at certain aspects, especially when it came to retriggering, even the sequencer, which clearly inspired the MPC Live 3 and XL right now. So when we get to the quote-unquote hating part, when I'm critiquing Elektron as a company, just know that I have purchased stuff from them before and that I do enjoy their stuff. There isn't a piece of equipment out here that is absolutely perfect. And I will say that even for every MPC that's out right now. But with all due respect to the Elektron community, it's more important to hear from them. So I have Slumpfish Official's video right here. Let's watch it for a sec.
Elektron, the groovebox company that has dominated the hashtag Dollars Jam for over a decade.
I don't know about them dominating the Dollars Jam. I don't know about all that.
Recently announced that they are being acquired by private equity. Needless to say, reactions have been very negative. I think
that's the Elektron community in a nutshell. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all some negative mofos. But the reality of it is, I think it's just a new beginning, because when you're looking at a company like Elektron, and this is one of the things that actually got me, it was sticker shock. Their gear, their equipment was expensive as hell, and they didn't really have anything to kind of combat that. You know what I mean? The one thing that they did have was the Elektron model samples and then the model cycles, which were great machines, but I wouldn't say that will actually win people over, the broader community. You know what I'm saying? And without any community growth, dude, I don't get it. Like, you guys need, they need the money. They need the money because they're selling at a loss. I know that.
The main question on everyone's mind is this the beginning of the enshittification of Elektron? Are we looking
enshittification? That's crazy. I'm guessing. Hold on.
At a future where in order to get updates to our gear, we have to join a subscription service? Or could it be like a DLC situation where they release a new bundle of effects and we have to buy each one separately? Yes.
If anything, expansions would have helped Elektron stay afloat. Not having any proprietary software that works without the actual gear, it hinders the company's growth. And that's the thing that they need, is growth. I do think that their stuff is good, and when you get into it, it is a proper investment when you want to make music differently, like taking a different approach to how you would sample or how you would engage FM synthesis, because one of the biggest things, oh man, the Digitone was amazing, dog. I never wanted to get rid of that thing. Holy crap.
These are overly pessimistic views on like where this could go.
True.
But I'm just trying to paint a picture for you as far as like what the nightmare scenario would be. I'm worried, but also we don't know what's happening. We don't know what's coming. I use the Digitone 2 every day, and I really want to see what they do with this product in the future. Maybe this new ownership is the best thing that happened to the company. And
I think the problem with the Digitone, like the first Digitone was absolutely perfect. I mean, you know, what is it? It had mono outputs or something like that. Dude, it's FM synthesis. You don't want, I guess having stereo outputs would make sense. I'm not going to hate on y'all guys for that. Of course, you could fix that if you had like a hardware or an analog mixer. You could do that within your DAW too, but I don't know.
Give them the resources and
The
support
Octatrack.
they need to take us into this new age of groove boxes, bringing us back to the glory days of the Octatrack and the machine drum. We don't know, and I don't want to jump to conclusions just yet, but I don't blame anyone who has a negative reaction to this news because we've seen it over and over with different companies. They get bought, the product starts to go downhill over time, and then they introduce micro.
Not a Kai, gang. Not a Kai. A Kai's kind of shining right now. Here's where the hate comes in. This is where people are going to hate me. And like it or not, dude, like in Music Brand, they've been doing the damn thing, dog. They weren't playing. Like going to NAMM and seeing in Music Brand having probably one of the biggest, and they were on the top floor, for Christ's sakes. Like not even the main floor, and it was packed. It was packed. I'm telling you, it was packed. But that has nothing to do with just how people are reacting. I think a better engagement for that would be the MPC samples. That thing took off without needing to take off. Holy. And it was planned from dropping the XL, the most expensive MPC. Then you drop the MPC sample, which is the most affordable one and the smallest one. Funny enough, ironically, I know you guys hate me saying this stuff. I'm not saying it to be kicking y'all in while y'all down. I don't want to kick anybody down in this community. Matter of fact, you will find that many people that use the gear in this space, like just because I use a lot of MPC stuff doesn't mean that I don't like other companies and that I hate other companies. You know, well, some companies, you know, they do little things I don't like.
Transactions to give us the privilege of paying to fix the problems that they created. If you're done,
I don't think it's gonna be that.
I get it because I think we all are. But the main takeaway, I don't think that's
gonna happen.
Situation is probably that the Tonverk isn't doing as well as they want.
Dude, that Tonverk, whatever he said, bro, that's just not it, gang. That was not it, gang. It's cool. I like the design. When I'm looking at it right now on the screen, bro, let's bring it up. When I look at it on the screen, this doesn't look bad at all. It looks like it's supposed to be precise. It's well built. Mind you, that's the one thing that Elektron has over its competition. Them things are built like tanks. You drop that junk on your foot's broken, gang. You're going to have to go to the hospital. Let me know how you guys feel. I will have him linked in the description box. I want this channel to grow and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the whole bottom feeding stuff, but I think it was important for people to hear from the community at large how they feel about the acquisition. And most communities, they react in a certain kind of way. I kind of saw that with Moog going over to In Music Brand. People were like, oh man, their equipment is going to go down the trash can, the gutter or whatever. And they have like a piece right now, the Messenger. I would not play with that. That thing is, and I mean that in a good way, like that thing sounds good. Now, I mean, of course, people have the sub fatty that they might enjoy or anything else that I could name from Moog. But, you know, the acquisition in itself left a lot of bad taste in people's mouths. And they actually put out some very good stuff. Eventually, people will get to it. You know, there's more hands to be had. I would like to see Jan Hunter Jr. with the Moog Messenger. I would like to see him with that joint. Just real talk. It would do some things, and I think he has it. But as a community at large, this is something that MPC heads they have issues with In Music Brand. A lot of the old school guys didn't like some of the things that Kai was bringing out, a lot of people clown the XL, the Live 3, the Live 2, the Live, the X. You saw it everywhere. And eventually, you just get over it, and you'll see that they do listen, because I think Elektron is pretty active in the community. They'll listen to what y'all grievances are, and it'll be handled in sort of the same way. You know what I'm saying? I presume that they might be working on something, because if they have the budget to do it, they can put out something that could compete with the MPC samples. I mean, the model sample and the model cycles was like 300 or something like that. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comment section, but let me know how you guys feel. Elektron community, you'll be all right. You'll be fine. Elektron deserves to be around for longer than how long I've known them to be around. They do. They bring quality stuff to the table. Just let them do their thing.